Hello everyone, let's play some mind games in the arena. I just got back a little while ago from my Magic tournament. Unfortunately, you'll notice my record has changed a little bit. I didn't actually play anything. I let my little brother test out Hearthstone, as he is also a CCG fan, and he had not played it or really even seen very much of the game yet. So I let him play a little bit on my account just so he could get into it, and really just so I could addict him to it. He ended up earning a couple victories for my shaman, which cleared out the 2 quests that I had. As you can see, I'm up to 365 gold now. So we only have 1 quest left, which is to win 2 games as a druid or hunter. So here's hoping we pull one of those in the arena, I guess. And he got the here's the pack from getting the shaman class to level 10. Let's go ahead and open that real quick before we enter the arena. Oh, double rares. Finally, I got something decent from a pack. And, well, I got 200 cards. This'll help me get those hunter ratings, I guess. And 3 other cards. So, yeah, I could use all of this in a hunter deck if I wanted to. So that's wonderful. Well, let's go ahead and head to the arena. I will be buying my way in this time. And there's the hunter. So I think we pull the hunter just because that's our quest.
Let the hunt begin.
Priests are actually pretty good right now. A lot of people are actually complaining that the priest is overpowered. I'm not sure if it's overpowered or not, but yeah, anyway. Alright, so unfortunately our first card is not a beast. The Imp Master plays a lot better in Warlock decks, so I think we're going to take the Pint-Sized Summoner in this case. Deadly Shot over the other 2. It's just a much better card. I mean, it's a guaranteed kill on something. A second Deadly Shot. Yeah, I think let's take a second. Alright, now this one, we have an Argent Squire, which is actually a very good first turn play. There's also a Snipe, which, I mean, it could kill something that the opponent plays, but because it's a secret, it doesn't really give me the control. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Argent Squire. There's another Snipe. Do I want a Snipe or do I want a Mad Bomber? I don't really want the Murloc Raider here. Well, or maybe. I mean, these are all low costs. And there's not a whole lot of good playable 1-cost creatures on turn 1. So, I think I'm going to take the Murloc Raider just so I'll have another option for turn 1. I think here the Bloodfin Raptor is probably my choice because it's not only it's a beast, but it's also a solid card for the cost. Again, we have a beast that is actually a solid card for the cost. Arcane Shot is a very good card to have. It is also a 1-cost. Unleash the Hounds and Tundra Rhino. I mean, I actually pretty much was killed by a hunter. I think my first ever loss was to a hunter because I didn't remove the Tundra Rhino. So, I mean, despite the fact that it's not really stats-wise that good, it gives all your beasts charge. So if they let it live even a turn or 2, you can get a lot of value out of that card. So I think I'm going to pick it up just for that reason. I like the Emperor Cobra here. Again, it gives me a third. It's my third 3-cost. It's also a beast, so it synergizes well with the hunter, and it gets to kill something. So I'm going to take the Worgen Infiltrator here. I'm pretty sure I'll be offered another Arcane Shot if I really need one. And again, I want something playable on turn 1. Okay, here I'm going to take the Novice Engineer. It's a little bit of card draw. The Archmage isn't really going to help me at all in this deck, and I'm I'm just not really a huge fan of Unleash the Hounds. Unless you have, you know, a few of them or whatever. I do like the Stormwind Knight, but I think the Dark Iron Dwarf is just a little bit better. Actually, all three of these cards are really good, but the Dark Iron Dwarf gives you a little extra benefit, I think. All right, I'm gonna take the Savannah Highmane. No, no questions asked on this one. Again with the Starving Buzzard, card draw in a beast. It's fantastic. Explosive Trap. A fantastic 2-cost card. I'm not really getting a whole lot of the high-cost stuff, am I? Alright, no beasts here. I haven't picked up a single weapon yet, so Spiteful Smith is probably not going to help me, so I take the Gurubashi, I think. Alright, Kill Command is a fantastic removal card, or sometimes it's even a good finishing card. Booty Bay Bodyguard is also pretty good. I have historically had difficulties not trading at least 2 cards for that. But again, I think I'm going to Kill Command here. This instance, I'm going to pull the Stranglethorn Tiger, because again, it's a solid card. It has stealth, it's hard to remove by itself, and it's also a beast, so it synergizes. Well, this is just a bunch of nonsense right here. I can either not be able to attack, give my opponent my cards, or have a creature that is really just a 1/1 for 1 because I can't really do anything with it. There's no way for me to buff its health, so I can't benefit from the Enrage. I mean, I don't think there's anything to buff its health. Let me double check. Nope. I'm able to buff everything else except the health. So I guess I'm gonna Cold Light Oracle just in case I really need those 2 cards. Oh, this is a horrible choice. Absolutely horrible. These are all 3 staple hunter cards. I think I did the Houndmaster though. It's a creature, it's 4 cost, it synergizes with my beasts, and it gives me some taunt, which I am lacking in this deck at this time. Alright. Unfortunately, the only cards I'm considering in here are 3 cost, and we're actually really, really good on the 3 cost front already. I think I get... I think I take the card draw. Timberwolf. Other beasts have +1 attack. Very good creature. I mean, for 1 mana, you get 1 extra attack for every beast you have on the field, essentially. So that can actually stack really well, especially if you're getting a huge advantage in creatures. So yeah. Well, with the number of beasts and low-cost cards that we have, I think we Scavenging Hyena, because we are really looking to hit them hard, hit them fast, and win the game. So, yeah. I like both of these cards. The Ironforge Rifleman is alright, don't get me wrong. I've used it to decent effect in the past. However, the Scarlet Crusader almost always trades for 2 cards, and the Arcane Shot is targeted removal for 2 damage for 1. I think yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Scarlet Crusader. This one, I'm going to take the Lord of the Arena. A, because I'm missing some taunt in my deck. B, because I need some I need some more of the high cost drops and bigger damage creatures. I'm gonna grab my second Kill Command here. And a second Explosive Trap. I mean, I do have another Murloc, so this actually could benefit me. Not all that much, but it could benefit me a little bit. I think a Hunter's Mark just to give me some extra removal. And our final card. I have a ton of creatures, So I Knife Juggler. I'm not really sure how well this deck is going to do. It is extremely low cost, so it should be extremely aggressive in the early game. And in the late game, I should be able to play 2, 3, 4 cards at a time. Especially, I think I got a decent amount of card draw in it. So if I can consistently draw cards, I might be able to just swarm him the whole game.
Rexa versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, and I'm going second. I can actually coin as a first turn for the hyena or the croc. So, I think I'll toss back the Gorobashi and the Cold Light Oracle because I don't quite need it in the early game. This looks pretty good. I don't even think I'm going to coin. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Argent Squire.
The light protects me.
That way if he tries to trade out for creature, he only gets the shield. I'll still take 2 damage. Oh, forgot that, yeah. So he'll still trade out, but he used all of his mana this turn. Well, that's interesting. I think I'm going to Arcane Shot it instead.
I fight.
And I'm going to coin into the Buzzard. That way when I play my beast next turn, I get a card. Wonder what he has. Cone of Cold. Alright, that was a pretty good play for him. I'm still going to get a card out of that Buzzard though. And I think because he's looking to kill the Buzzard, I get the Scavenging Hyena out. And that'll be my turn. Now he has the choice of which one to kill. If he kills the Buzzard first, he makes it harder to remove the Hyena. If he removes the Hyena and can't remove the Buzzard, I'm going to get another card out of that Buzzard.
What to do?
If he plays a creature, I can Deadly Shot it. So... next turn is probably going to be a River Croc. And followed up by a Steady Shot.
Pass me that arc light spanner!
Yeah, I'm going to River Croc, which is going to get me a card. Maybe I'll draw something. If not, I'm going to use a Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I'm going to Hunter's Mark the Gnome and kill it with the Buzzard, which will buff my Hyena, which I will not hit him with. Do I Steady Shot or do I Knife Juggler? I think I Steady Shot her. The point of this deck is to rush them down in the early game, so I like the damage rather than the Knife Juggler. Next turn, I can Tundra Rhino and charge him. Again, he's in the same place, whereas if he ends up removing the Croc before the Hyena just gets stronger. Alright, so next turn, I think I Deadly Shot the Drake. And do the same thing I did last turn. Hit for 6 and Steady Shot. He's down to half of his health already. Mana Worm. Blizzard. Okay. So now he's at a spot where he can actually do something to my creatures. So, I think I'm going to play... I really would like to play the Dark Iron Dwarf. Actually, what I wish I had one more mana, because then I could Knife Juggler, and Tundra Rhino. If the Rhino hit the Mana Worm with the knife, then I could trade it out and, you know, still go on. But I think my best choice here is to Stranglethorn Tiger.
Job's done.
That's a easy choice for him. He'll probably kill my Croc because he doesn't want me killing, or basically, yeah, you can't target him. He'll probably kill my Croc because if he doesn't, then he's facing 9 damage next turn, which basically kills him in 2 turns unless he gets rid of that Croc.
Bingo! Yeah.
So that was a pretty good play for him. He put down the taunt so that I have to unveil my Tiger, which basically means that he could trade it out with the Mana Worm next turn. But I'm going to play the Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
Hopefully get the Mana Worm. Oh, sorry. I'm going to play the Tundra Rhino. And hopefully I'll get the Mana Worm this way. Well, that's okay. So I still going to get both of his creatures. It's just that if I would have hit the Mana Worm, I would have gotten 2 damage on him as well. Rather than 1. So I can kill him next turn if he doesn't pull an answer. Or if he doesn't get, or if he can't get rid of a creature. No, never mind. He probably takes out the Tiger here. He could decide to go for... Okay. So if I drop... 8 mana.
Time for a little blood.
So I could drop the... Alright. So he has 14 health. I am definitely going to drop the Dark Iron Dwarf. Let's see. So I could do 5, 6, 7. And if the knife hits right, I can do 8 damage, which isn't enough to kill him. So I think I'm actually going to drop 2 creatures this turn, Cold Light Oracle and the Dark Iron Dwarf. So I'm going to drop the Cold Light first, just in case I get something better than the Dark Iron, but I doubt it. Alright, well, I'm going to trade the Rhino out now.
I moves quickly.
Yeah, I think I just trade creatures here.
You call that a weapon?
Hey, catch!
There we go. I cleared his board and kept a solid amount of damage out for myself. Unfortunately, I gave him 2 cards in the process. Double Harvest Golem. Alrighty.
I can taste the mana.
And a Mana Addict. well, I think here's where I drop my Lord of the Arena. And I can deal 8 damage to him, which takes him down to 5. Which puts him in really, really bad straits there. I don't have any beasts out. I could get a beast out and still kill command. So that's 5 and 6 is 11. Yeah, let's do that instead.
Done.
And I kill him next turn unless he kills me.
Well played.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Well, if he was going to kill the high main, he shouldn't have frozen it. He should have frozen something else, but I think he knows he's dead anyway, so...
One shot, one kill.
Yeah, if he'd have frozen the cold light...
You win.
Alright. 1 game in, 1 win down. And one of my 2 daily quest victories already won. So that actually went really well. I hardly even took any damage in that. I was in control pretty much the whole game. So I think I'm going to stop here just because we had the draft also on this same video. And we'll pick up here in just a moment. See you in just a few.